Hi YouTubers, welcome to Diecast Culture, and pretty excited today. Just received 3 boxes in the mail, and these are of trucks that I have searched for on eBay and finally got hold of them. I'm going to open up the boxes and we'll have a brief glimpse at what I've got, and at some point I will do a more detailed show and review. First up is this Matchbox Superkings. There is a trailer that goes with this cab, which I'll show you in a sec. And I love these. These are so cool. So Matchbox Superkings dates back to the 1970s and 80s. Very robust toys, all metal. The wheels on this one, not a huge fan of, but otherwise it's quite a lot of nice casting detail. And scale wise, it's 1/64 scale, so there's a Hot Wheels next to it. So obviously the Scammel is a full-size commercial vehicle. Quite an interesting trailer. So it's a flat trailer, open trailer with a crane on the top, and here it is. So it consists of 2 plastic cargo boxes with tarpaulins stretched over them. Now remember, this model is around about 50 years old, so it's done well for this rubbery plastic to last this long. It's lost an eye on the corner there. However, the other side is all complete. This hydraulic arm here is the brown section is plastic, unfortunately I say, whereas the rest, the vertical red section, is metal. And there's meant to be a kind of cotton line here that winds round and feeds through to the front here with a hook on it. So you could imagine it being hitched up and popped onto the ground. Although how the hook grabs hold of this, I don't know. And here it is all together. Quite a good looking ensemble. There's a Hot Wheels Ford Bronco. Okay, next up is a Siku product, and you can just make out what is the front of a Mack truck. So this is Siku Vintage, and the package consists of 3 different parts. Just unwrapping it, not quite sure what to expect, as the photographs on eBay weren't the clearest. However, this is described as Siku Mack, spares only, not in great condition, and I'll tell you in a minute why I wanted to get hold of this. So here is this monster. It's a good looking truck, Mack, made by Siku around about the mid-1980s. red interior, yellowish tint to the glass, and lensed headlights, as they say. Got a little tow bar on the bumper there, and this opens up to reveal a engine of sorts. So this is seriously battered. You can see the chassis has been bent slightly, and that's been pushed in there. Scale wise, it's around about, realistically, about 155, 160 scale, but for me that's fine. It goes well with the Hot Wheels. So there is another, the second one in this package, just undoing it. This is the even more battered one, so there's no engine cover on this. This reminds me about WTTFOR's channel. He has a giant 1/64 scale scrapyard, and this would look great in it. Always been a fan of Siku, collected them in my childhood. And what matters next is the trailer section. So I'm just going to unpack this. This trailer is for abnormal loads. You can carry either long pipes, tree trunks, but in fact this Siku product was originally came out to carry a bridge which you could construct, and it's a giant bridge around about 1.5 meters long, and when it's all piled up on this truck, it actually looked quite ridiculous. It's massive, as you can see in the image here. This is really cool rear section. So that moves like that. So if you're traveling over undulating ground, the load is going to keep more or less static whilst the wheels do the work. Okay, so the width of this is it's an oversized load width. So in full scale life, 2.5 meters or thereabouts is the standard width of a commercial vehicle, and an abnormal load vehicle might be 3.5 wide, which is probably what this is. So I've just connected the trailer directly to this one, and this is so cool. I really do like this. The setup is designed to be as long as it needs to be, so depending on the load length. So these don't have to couple up directly. There are, on the product when it's released, a link that will connect the two, which you could vary from what I understand. So I've just straightened the chassis out on this cab. That's now quite a bit straighter, and also found out that they connect there as well. So it's just, there's a little hitch, and that piece of plastic holds them together, and that's where the extendable bit, which hasn't come with it, would have fitted in to create any size trailer length that you would wish for. But that is so cool. I'm so pleased with that, as you can tell. What an awesome piece of vintage diecast. Totally awesome. Whoa. Yep. I like that. Ultra cool. Speaking of ultra, I think the last box that I'm going to unpack today contains a Matchbox Ultra truck, and we'll go into that in a bit more detail a little bit later. So there's only a few of these on eBay at any one time, and I've been searching for one of these for ages. I did actually make a bid on a better conditioned one some time ago, but lost out on the bid, and then came across this described as spares only. It was seriously reasonable, so I paid £9.99 including postage. Okay, so the next and last one I am really excited about. There you go, you can't see much there. That's a trailer, and the cab is in there. So Matchbox Ultra was like a premium version of mainline Matchbox, and from what I can see on eBay, they are incredibly rare, probably about 6 or 7 available in the UK. So the one I'm going to show you today is decorated with the Stars and Stripes Forever Centennial. So the window glass is it is transparent, you can just see through it, although I can't see what the interior is like at this point. Crazy stacks. So it doesn't say what type of cab it is. I think this is possibly a Kenworth, COE as they say, cab over engine. These handles are plastic, I think, as are the stacks. So it's difficult to tell what the scale of this is on camera. It is, and I am going to be disappointed because I'm 1/64 scale collector, and I wasn't sure what scale this was, but it is around about 1/55 scale, in my opinion, possibly even 1/50. But it still looks pretty cool next to a Hot Wheels. The detail on this is quite nice. And those are not stickers, they are painted on. It's all metal. Spare tyre on the base. Yeah, so pretty pleased with that. Yeah, I am disappointed though on the scale. Sorry guys, if anybody is not as anal as I am about scale, but yeah, this is about 1/55 scale, I would say. So I'll enjoy it for now. I'm going to decide long term whether it's going to stay in my collection, which is 1/64 focused. We'll see how it goes. There's one more of these Matchbox Ultra trucks, which I'm expecting, which is a long nose Kenworth, I think, for Jim Beam whiskey. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and talk to you soon. I did it. Boogie. Yeah. Just do it. 3 words with a period. I know. So I say, my sneakers more cleaner than yours, more cleaner than